Hi, it's Lori at Positive Thanks Living. I'm doing Junk Journal July 2023. Today is day 15, tucked away. And as you can see, I've been doing this accordion journal chronologically, and it literally unfolds. It's going off the edge of the table here. I don't know how healthy it is for it, but it has to hold up well because eventually it'll be for my mom. And she is at an age and a stage where she's not as aware of things, and I want to make it that she can pull it apart and play with it. And as those that are in different stages of dementia, they have a desire to be busy with their hands. So this is one reason why I decided to make it into an accordion journal. And things are well attached so that nothing happens, and there's a lot of sound and there's a lot of texture. So yeah, today is tucked away, and I have two things that I want to tuck away. One is this little handcrafted thing that I made a whole bunch of them, and the people in our church congregation, they spent time just writing these little notes for someone who's moving away to a new city. And the concept was, as they've moved away, we want to be sure that when life isn't always that easy, they have the opportunity, this person will have the opportunity to open a little note of encouragement. So we all filled up a box and put our notes of encouragement in there. So I'm going to do that from my mom. And I just thought, I like this rose. It echoes. So tucked away note. And then I have scripture cards that I've been including because all through my mom's life, her faith, Christian faith, has taken a big part of who she is. And even in her dementia, she's very aware of the fact that she's not able to go to church where she's been her entire life. She played the piano and organ her entire adult life, late into her 70s. And so it's been very important to her. Hence, putting scripture in here is important. So I want to be able to either create this as the tuck, and then I'll have a little something that goes in there. I have this punch. It was my daughter's. A lot of her crafting things came to live with me. We traveled in an RV for 5 years, and everything either went to my daughter's or into storage. So I didn't do crafting at all when we were traveling. There was no space for it. 282 square feet, that's what we lived in. There's not a lot of room there in 282 square feet. So when I came back from traveling and we sold the RV, it became a wonderful idea in my own head to craft again. And so everything that I had came back to live in the apartment. And this is where I am. My husband and I share an office, and poor fellow, he gets tucked back his desk, and my craft supplies are growing and growing. And then as my daughter's interests changed, she's a very talented creative also in many different ways. She sent some things to live with me. One of them is this, and much more, but you get the idea. So I thought I'd create a tag out of some of these scraps that I have here that can tuck in there. Yeah, there, that'll tuck in there like that. So 2 tucks on this spread. Very simple. I'm going to put down this vellum sticker. There we go. Yes, so The craft supplies mostly live at our house now, at our apartment, and I'm crowding out my husband. Fortunately, he's a very patient man, and doesn't bother him a bit that his space is getting smaller and smaller. And because he works at his desk, and he works other places too, so, and he travels a lot, so that's my way of justifying. There we go, one tuck spot like this. And see, I can still make this into tuck spot also. I'm not sure that I will, but the option is there. And this one will be a tuck spot. And I think I'm going to stick with this being so simple, because the next one, the next day is about maximalism. And yes, to me, maximalism is doing everything you can possibly think of. And that's what I'm going to try. I'm going to try some wax seals and some embossing, heat embossing, and some regular, roll it through the big shot embossing, and colors, and textures, and as much as I can. Die cuts is going to go on this spread, and that's next. But for today is tucked away. So we have a writing spot that's tucked away, and we have a tag that opens that's tucked away. And that's it. I wish you well, and thank you to all the new subscribers. You're very welcome here, and I really enjoy spending time with you. I appreciate you. Take care. It's Lori at Positive Thanks Living. Happy crafting.